My boyfriend bought his friend a Tiffany necklace for her birthday, but forgot to return it after I told him to. Now he can spend all the money he wants on me, but he'll never have me back in his life. My boyfriend and I have been together for almost a year now. He has a really close friend who happens to be a girl. I've been okay with it since the start because they've been friends since college, even before I came into the picture. They never dated because they were already in relationships back then. She's been single for a few months now. It's her birthday this Friday, and my boyfriend wanted to get her a special gift. I thought it was nice until I saw what he bought. I feel it's not right, and I want him to return it. He got her a necklace from Tiffany's because she's been wanting it for a long time. He won't tell me how much he spent, but I found the same one online for $250. He's really excited to give it to her. He also sees it as a way to thank her for helping him through some tough times during grad school. They were in the same program, and she's really smart. But why a necklace? Couldn't it be something less romantic, like a gift card? They're planning to hang out on Thursday for an early birthday celebration. They might go out for lunch or dinner and have some drinks. I've never had a problem with her, but I'm not comfortable with how close they are. She's always been nice to me, but I wonder if there are deeper feelings between them. How can I fix this? Maybe we could both get her something, and he could return the necklace in time. Any other ideas? Update 1. I had a talk with my boyfriend this afternoon, and he was mostly supportive and understanding. I told him how I felt about the Tiffany heart necklace, and he agreed to return it. He seemed disappointed, but he understood my point of view. We planned to buy her a gift together as a couple, and we had some ideas ready. We were going to shop tomorrow, but then there's this friend date thing. I told him I felt uneasy about it because I thought she might have feelings for him, which he disagreed with. I asked if I could join, and he said, maybe, but I should ask her first. So he texted her right in front of me. She replied with, I guess. While we were still talking, she sent another text saying, why can't it just be you and me? He told her he wanted me to come along, which seemed to upset her because she texted back, weird. So if I invite you to the blank concert next month, it better be just you and me. I already bought you a ticket. He said he couldn't promise anything. Then she said, fine. So basically, your girlfriend's being difficult and not letting me see you alone. I have to go to work. We'll talk tonight. What the heck? This just shows she's not trustworthy. I told my boyfriend I wasn't going to accept it, and he needs to make some tough choices. He agreed right away and said he'd fix things. He even said he'd end the friendship if he had to keep me. So they're meeting up tomorrow to talk. Oh, and forget about her birthday. Final update. It turns out my boyfriend isn't as innocent as I thought, and now I feel really silly. Last night I stayed at his place, and we talked some more. He said he returned the necklace first thing in the morning. Well, he lied. I went over to his place on my lunch break, and the darn thing was still sitting on his nightstand. He said he forgot to take it back and would do it later. I had a feeling he was stalling me, and it turns out I was right. As I mentioned before, my boyfriend and his best friend were supposed to talk today. I thought he'd distance himself from her and explain her actions were wrong, but that didn't happen. After 2 hours without hearing anything from him, I texted him to find out what was going on because I wanted to see him tonight after their talk. He responded and said he just wanted to have a night to himself. Right away, alarm bells started ringing in my head because he was sending me short texts and barely answering any of my questions. I told him his evasive behavior was really beginning to worry me, and he replied, I'm sorry, I'm just confused. I texted back, what do you mean you're confused? Confused about what? He took forever to respond, but he eventually admitted he was confused about our relationship. Instead of arguing over text, I went to his place to talk things out. After a lot of arguing, he finally told me the truth. During their talk that afternoon, she confessed she's had feelings for him since college, and now it's hard for her to be around him. When I asked if he felt the same, he said, I don't know, which basically means yes. He said she feels bad for coming between us. No surprise there. Then he suggested we take a break so he can sort things out with her. I said no because it might just give him a chance to be with her. I asked if he cheated, and he got defensive. He said they only fooled around when he was single. Funny how he never mentioned that before. I didn't buy it. He admitted she kissed him during their talk, but he stopped it. But that's all that happened, he said. Yeah, right? Even if it was just a kiss, he should have told her he wasn't interested. Not that I don't know if I like her stuff. At that point, I ended it. I can't be with someone I can't trust. He didn't even try to fight for me. All he did was apologize and say he didn't mean to hurt me. Whatever. It's all nonsense. The signs were there, but I chose to ignore them. The gifts, the way she acted around him, everything. I'm trying to see the bright side. I know I deserve better. I already feel relieved. My relationship wasn't going anywhere with her in the picture, and I should have ended it sooner. I'm grateful this happened now and not later when we were engaged.